So remember.
Alright guys, what's up? Welcome. Probably going to be a couple more minutes. I just got done eating and I'm still like burping and dealing with, the after effects of eating. So I just need a few minutes. But welcome to anybody who is new. I am Swanky Games. And as you guys can see, online is still down. I believe it's going to be down for like another hour, hour and a half. So gives us a good amount of time to kind of dissect the character a little bit, see what he's about, try to see if we can come up with something of a game plan. And then either tonight after the servers are back up or maybe tomorrow, we'll take him into some online matches. But just need a few minutes. This should give us a few minutes to let other people join if they're going to join. I did post this to a few people. What's up, babe Baba Yaga? How you doing? So, why is this not doing what I wanted to do? There we go. Baba Yaga. So, I'm good. I'm good. I'm gonna take a little bit of time to kind of collect myself while we wait for people. If nobody might show up, but got to give them an opportunity, and then get on with the game. What time is it here? It's about 9. It's almost about 9:30. So a little bit after. It's been about 20 minutes or so since DSE officially released. It just got done downloading. I was eating at the time, so. And don't worry, you guys will see my beautiful face here in a moment. I'm smoking a smoke. After I just ate smoke. So I don't want you guys to see that. I try not to smoke on stream. Oh, dang. India? Damn. India's a ways away, man. Seem to be typing pretty good English. Are you Indian? Or you know pretty good English? I don't know very much about cultures, so since we're just kind of taking a minute, I figured small talk's fine. Yeah, I appreciate it. I definitely appreciate it. Uh, I'll definitely be. I apologize in advance. I don't have a filter, so if I make a few unacceptable jokes, I do apologize in advance. I probably will try not to, but we'll see how cool you are before I make that choice. But let's see. Let's check out the customization while we're waiting. See what we can do. Because more often than not with guest characters, there tends to be quite a bit of limitations. So I want to see how much there are limitations. So you can't change his hair. You can take his beard off. It looks like that's nice. You can change his eyebrow color. You can give him all the glasses and stuff. So that's cool. You can give him stuff. Okay. Okay. So you can. So aside from his facial features, you can pretty much do everything else. Okay. Appreciate the sword thing. That's cool. Mm.
On this, my sword, I swear, to shield the Firebird's flame forevermore. I'm here to even the odds.
Okay. Okay.
Well done,
What's up, Torgal?
You're a fine hound. There is only one Clive Rosfield, and it is me.
All right, let me do this real quick. What's up? Might be a little hard to see. I've made it a little bit transparent, so you can kind of still kind of see the background a little bit. But what's up? I might fix that actually. It's maybe a little too transparent. Make it a little less transparent. Yeah, because earlier I was trying to play and you could see the glare from my lights because it's behind me. So I ended up moving. I had my chair over here, but the glare from the light made it really hard for me to see the TV. So I moved it over here, and then the glare from the light just kind of looked weird. So I had to spend a while fixing that, and that was a pain. Uh, Making it a little bit transparent kind of tones down that glare a little bit, I think, as well. So it kind of works out. We're not gonna do any editing right now. I'll probably do my own customs later, but for now, as I mentioned before, online is down as of right now. So, our options are a little bit limited. I like that. I'll do this one.
Rosfield.
That's about where I'm at in the story anyways, so. So I did just get done playing a little bit of Final Fantasy 16. I just streamed it over on Twitch. I will be porting it over. Once I do that, definitely let me know if you guys would like to see more Final Fantasy 16 gameplay. I'll definitely consider continuing that little thing. Otherwise, I'll probably just play on my own. I apologize again. I just got done eating, so I'm all pent up.
Get ready for the next battle.
Probably gonna go ahead and restart settings to default 2. Alright, so movement's kind of pretty average. Generic one down, generic one jab. Down forward one's actually 14 frames. He does not have a wave dash. No, that's the first thing I checked to see if he had a wave dash. He does not. Oh, that's cool. That's like a steel pedal that really advances, actually. That's his parry. So back 3 is his parry, which is interesting because you would think that this would be back grab, but no, this is... All right. So we're just going to check things out a little bit at a time. We're not going to do his heat stuff right now. We want to do that towards the end. So we're going to be doing a lot of checking things out and a lot of menu switching. So let's go ahead and turn off heat for now. All right. So -3. That's not terrible. So either way, on hit or block, the frames do not change. That's a big deal. Another thing to check. If he blocks the first attack, can he crouch the second attack? He cannot. So this is a jailing attack. So being -3, it's not terrible. Not terrible at all. Doesn't do anything on counter. Okay, so that's the first attack. Increase Zantetsuken gauge. Zantetsu. It's gonna take me a minute. On hit or block. So. -14. So you're only going to want to do this version on punish. So that's going to be your punish. Okay, so this does not jail. So the question is, can he duck afterwards as well? So on hit, he cannot duck. So if the first attack hits, he has to block it. And he's +1 on block, which is really good. So you might want to throw this out a couple times, and then when your opponent thinks that that's pretty much all you're doing, then you would start throwing this out to keep them honest. But you got to be careful because it's -14 on block. So So it looks like the only difference between the just frame input and the regular input is that it just does a little bit more damage. That's pretty much it. So probably not something to stress about. And it's minus 13, so you do want to be careful. Minus 8, so the 2-2 by itself might be a nice little string. It definitely jails. We're not going to worry about if you can crouch or not because it's a mid. Okay. Okay, so the whole thing's guaranteed on counter hit. Does 3 more damage if you get the blue sparks. And all you got to do to get the blue sparks is hit it about when it hits or gets blocked by the opponent. So typically you're just going to want to do the 2-2. It's a 12 frame. So this would be a 12 frame punish. Just the 2-2 by itself. And then it's a mix up between the follow-up and the stance. Ooh. I figured. Ah, look at that. So the last hit has to be a counter hit in order for it to... Dang, he's got some range. And then he goes straight into stance for a mix-up, which is really good. This is a safe mid, that's nice. We are not quite there yet, but... So I'll still advance, which is pretty cool. Oh, dang. So he's got some mix-ups here. He's got 2-2-1, 2-2-2, and 2-2-1 plus 2. And if that's not enough, he can also hold forward to go into stance. I don't see very many people punishing that. Minus 13. So I guess it depends on the person you're fighting, but for the most part, like as long as you're not like right up against the wall, this should be pretty safe. I'd say like maybe King. It might be punishable against like King. And probably a few other characters, but so. So that's not even guaranteed on if the last hit connects. Like, that's not even guaranteed. I don't like that. I think that if the last hit does actually hit, then that bit should be guaranteed, because why am I technically punishable when he got hit by that last attack? Unless if I have a way to avoid like cancel Torgal coming out or something of that nature, then that'd be different. But otherwise, it's kind of not what I would go after. Oh, hello. So this would be we'll figure out everything else as we go. Minus 11. But there's your 12 frame mid. Minus 10 though. So you do one and you're either at minus 10 or you do the other and you're minus 11. But it's a 12 frame punish essentially. Minus 8. So this will be probably the better of the two punishes. So that'll probably be a little bit of a mix-up in and of itself. $13 frames. That's plus 1. $15 frames. Alright, so that'll be duckable. That's good to know. So even on hit. Oh, so that's all guaranteed on counter. That's nice. So 15 frames. So this is your, essentially your orbital. Minus 14 though. That's probably what happens because it's kind of fast. See what the range is like. So we're at about 3 right now. 3.2 is where it seems like it kind of falls off. Yeah. This will be a nice little whiff punish, though. Back here, somebody's throwing stuff out. Bam. Only minus 14, though. So that's not terrible. You just not something you're going to want to just throw out, though. $16 frames. Minus 8. That's not bad. Oh, so the whole thing is guaranteed on normal hit. So, in this case, you're pretty much, if you see it hit, you're going to want to finish the string. If you don't see, if you aren't sure or are just trying to do pressure, you're going to want to go into stance on this one. Minus 10, that ain't bad. That's his minus, that's his down forward too. Minus 13. Okay. It's unfortunate that don't hit. Feels like something else should be there, but it don't matter. Yeah. Nice, okay. Yep, so if you do it right when it hits, it does a little bit more damage. It's probably nice because I'm sure this is super staggerable. Yep. Down forward 4. That's a nice low. Minus 2 on hit. On fallen enemy? What do you mean? On fallen... Oh, you're talking about, this one? I mean, it seems like it still works. Oh, no, his stuff yet. I'll have to kind of keep looking. This is a nice low, though. +2 on hit. Doesn't do anything on counter hit, though. -6. Looks like it. Yeah, it seems like it works. Trying to get the just frame version. Oh no. Hold that last step to power up. -18 on block, but on hit it's +4. Yeah, that's what it looks like. Oh, that's a different attack altogether. $82 damage. Not bad. For just something I pulled out of my butt. Alright, I took that off. He does not have a 10 frame or a 10 hit combo. It's not letting me do it. I don't know why. It's just not letting me do it. I'm not worried about it though. So this is probably that power-up attack from before. Let's check. Player enhanced state. Let's go all the way to level 5. Yeah, that's what I figured. It does 80 damage at level 5. Holy crap, holy. What about level 2? 45? That's still pretty good though. It's also minus 15 though, so that makes sense. Hey, man. What's up, Sean Breen? -8 though, so it's not terrible. There we go. So that is a regular launcher. Yeah, that's what I saw. I'll be testing a few things out once we get through the move list. I didn't do it. That's something I would like to try. So that last part's not guaranteed. I wonder why it's not guaranteed there, but it seemed like it was guaranteed here. Not my bad. This guy eats a lot of the inputs. Because like before I did something like that, I was like 80 damage. But now all of a sudden it doesn't want to work. That's cool. Has strong low parry effect. Go figure. $66 though for an easy combo like that. Can't complain at all. Go straight into Phoenix Shift. That's cool. Let's see, level 3. $77 by itself. What if you get level 5? Ah, baby. 95. So if you hit it on your way down instead of on your way up, it does a little bit more damage, it looks like. 3 more damage. Same with the other attack. On your way down, 2-2. That's all of them. Like, that's cool. Okay, so it's just an attack. So that one does 42. This one looks like it'd be worse. But if you, especially if your back's to the wall, this could be really useful. You kind of side switch them. All right. Let's do a couple combos. Actually, you know what? Let's check out his heat stuff first. At +8. So it just gets, it looks like that one at least just gets a follow-up. Am I miss? Oh, I'm stupid. So this probably won't be one that people are using too often. Because it's too many hits. This one people will probably use a lot. Does a little bit more. I'm guessing it does a little bit more damage. Oh wait, I'm stupid. I'm so stupid. Input list? What do you mean? The input list? You talking about the move list? All right. Oh, input history. Okay. You kind of just gotta mash the 2 buttons here. Oh, 4-4. Okay. Oh, okay. His power crushes. Trying to remember what they even were. This one, I think, was his main one. I'm trying to remember what they were. I mean, the one that I just did is essentially treated like a parry. Like if it hits, it hits. It does that one little bit of damage. Still pretty good, 25 damage. But then if they hit you, does a little bit more. So it's, you know, it's okay, but it is minus 14 though. So you got to be careful with that. Oh, not bad. Yeah, I believe he had one other one. Yeah, this one also is minus 14. but it's kind of an attack grab in and of itself as well. So actually, surprisingly, he's got a lot of punishable stuff. This is a little on the slow side. 29 frames. It's essentially half a second to see it, and then it still stag punishes. But if you get it, it gets good. You know, it's essentially a little bit of a hell sweep. I don't like how it's that slow, but it is what it is. He's got this 12 frame. Yeah, no, his are all minus 14, which means that like Zhao Yu and characters with launching grabs will be able to launch punish it. That was nothing. What the hell was that? Sorry about that. So yeah, let's keep checking out these combos. Well, I started coming up with kind of something. If it'll come out when I hit the dang button. What are his punishable moves? I mean, he has a lot of them. I mean, I could go through the move list again. That's really... this one was minus 3 on block. So it's a nice little 1-1 jab. It's not... And it's chains, so even on block, if the first hit comes out, the high's yours. Then he has this 1-2, which is minus 14. But then he has 1 forward 2 to mix it up with, and that's a high that's plus 1. So... yeah. So this is duckable even on block. On hit, the second attack is... you can guard the second attack on hit, but you cannot duck the second attack if the first attack hits, which is really cool. But it's still plus 1 if they block it. This is a just frame move, so if you hit the 1 right as the first attack lands, it does like 3 extra damage. 31. And then 34. 2-2-1. Probably wouldn't do this. You might maybe as like something of a combo ender. Something like that. Oh, you know what? Something like that. But otherwise, like... oh, I do believe this whole thing is guaranteed on counter hit, though. So that's nice. And then if you hit it on the last attack, it does more damage. So it is a nice little counter hit string. But then he's got like 4 different variants of this 2-2 string. He's got 2-2-1 that you guys just saw, 2-2-2. 2-2-1 plus 2, which is minus 13. But this is the only safe one, but you can interrupt the third attack. And then you can cancel into stance. Uh, 3-2 is punishable. Even so, this one I don't like because even if the second hit does hit, they could still block Torgal's attack. It'd be one thing if you can choose to have Torgal come out, but because he has to come out, it's like even though that hit, you still lost your turn. I don't like that. I think that's really stupid. I think they need to fix that immediately. Because that's a big no-no for me. Personally, honestly, I'm kind of over them having us pay for characters that were in previous games. Like, why are we paying $5 for a character that we had last game? Like, if it was like 2 of the old characters, maybe 1 original character and maybe a guest character, I'd get that. But we essentially paid for 3 characters, a storyline, which I get that the story was expensive for them to redo or to do their way, but nobody, like, it was kind of crap. Like, if you're going to sit there and tell us about how much money this cost, you should try to at least make it good. Like, I don't want to trash them. Like, I'm sure they did what they could. You know, they wanted to make Heihachi coming back make sense and all that, but, like, there's some things about it. There's too many loopholes for me. I don't... it's so bad it's good kind of thing, but it's still pretty bad. Like, it's just... But... This one's interesting. I do not like this one, unless... like, that should connect. I'm just saying, that should have connected. But you at least get that. We did. We did get good characters. It's just, you know, a lot of people knew, like, Eddie was coming and stuff like that, but it's like, nobody's really asking for Eddie, and nobody asked for Lydia. You know, nobody even really wanted... Like, I'm sure there are some people that wanted them back, don't get me wrong. But if you wanted my list of characters that more people wanted back, I'm hearing more Fakumram, more Marduk, more other characters. And these are characters that we're actually asking for. Now, these characters were probably already in the making, but like as DLC, before we even knew this game was coming out. For example, I don't know if you guys saw the Tekken talk or the dev talks, but Clive was actually slotted for this game way back in the beginning of 2023, end of 2022. So, like, he was always going to be in the game even before we even knew this game existed. So... I do like this one. The 4 1+2 and the 1+2. This will be a nice little 13 frame punish. And then I do believe he had a move that's staggered at 13 frames. So it's nice to know that I just found that. So when I re-find it, this is interesting. I mean, he's most likely going to have his one tackle. That's kind of what makes Marduk Marduk. And you can't really take that away from him. So, I mean, to be determined. But we'll see. This one's minus 14. But it's also like the fastest orbital in the game. That's orbital-esque. You know. 20 frames coming out is pretty good, actually. But it's got ridiculous range. Like back here at about 3, still lands. Once you get to about 3.2, it don't hit no more. This I don't like. I get, like, this is exclusively a mix-up move. Now the interesting part is this whole thing is guaranteed on hit. The whole thing is guaranteed on hit. But even on hit, if you stop on the second hit, you're at -8 for a high. And on block, this is -16. I don't like that at all. That is no bueno. Now, I get because of the situation where the whole thing is, it's a mix-up stance. You're supposed to go into stance. You're either supposed to go into stance or finish the string. Either way. My thing is that this is a high. That's a high. If this was a mid, then maybe, because there's no way to get away from it. But on block, you can duck this. So it's like, and at 14 frames, this is your 14 frame punish, which is nice. He's got a really nice punish. So this is he's gonna be very defensive. He is gonna have a little bit of offensiveness, but he's primarily defense. He's got a 10 frame move, a 12 frame move, 13 frame move, or punish, I should say, 14 frame move, or 14 frame punish, 15 frame punish, and then this forward 3 is a great whiff punisher. Like you definitely want to have this. No, his down forward 1 is a mid. The follow up is a high, and it's -16 on block. If you stop. Now, if you go into stance, it's +6. But the thing is, his really only good tool is his 2. Everything else, he's got his power crush, which is great, and he's got this 4. So it basically comes down to a mix between his 2 and his 4. So that is really nice. Like, he has a little bit of a mix-up. And it's not like this 2 is punishable. If you continue the string, then it is. The 15 frame launch, I believe it's -13. Yeah, it's -13. Yeah, so not too bad. But my thing is, I get that this is supposed to be a mix-up stance. Like, you're supposed to do it and either go into stance or finish the string. It's basically what it is. Like, you don't want to just do the second attack and call it there. Because if it gets blocked, your launch punishable. Even on hit, you lose your turn. So you pretty much gotta take that. So what I would do is pretty much always go for this. That's uninterruptible and you're safe. Or if you want to try to sneak in a little bit of damage, go for the 4. And once you get them to respect you, then I do believe, like I said before, I do believe that the high is crouchable on block. So you want to be careful, but he also has his down forward 1/4. It's -10 on block, which sounds bad until you remember he has a follow-up. So I would just throw out the down forward 1/4 a little here and there and see, and then when your opponent does finally start trying to punish you for it, then throw out the last attack and you can get a little combo. That was it. Right, okay. I had to stop mashing. Something like that. I'm still mashing because I'm not used to it, but I'll get over it. I main Horong. Dang. I like that move. Minus 12. But yeah, it's like everything is kind of punishable. But I like this move. $29, huh? So his back two is his tailspin, by the way. Didn't come out that time for some reason. I'll figure it out. Something like that. And then... I'd probably do something like that as an ender if it works. Oh, you know what? 2-2 would have worked. That'll work. Pretty simple. Pretty consistent. It's mostly 2. Down 4-2, and then down back 1 + 2 1, and then after that it's pretty much just 2-2, 2-2-2-2-2. And then you do 2-2 when you're up here. Then run up 2-2, hold forward, and 2-2. Like so. And then, let's see. Let's see how much this crap can get you. Oh, you know what? I'm stupid. I gotta get used to that back too. Oh wow, he actually goes up pretty high there. Okay, so that won't work. I think. That's going to be a big move for him, I think. Especially being 20 frames, and it's got that range too. I'll figure out stuff as we learn him. It's ridiculous, man. That's very consistent, though. I'll give it that. Like, even whenever I'm starting to kind of brain fart a little bit, it's very consistent. I'll give it that. So, oddly enough, it looks like you would rather use this as an ender at any given. Like, you want to get it to 5 if you can. So let's see, what moves got you that charge? Let's look at that. Let's see. So we're just gonna go through here and see. You should say adds to Zong, whatever it's called. Zantetsuken. Increase Zantetsuken gauge or hit on block. So you get a little bit of something just from this punishing with this. Increase Zantetsuken gauge on hit or block. Oh, I'm guessing it's the last attack. So it's like you can do it, but you gotta risk getting punished. So you want to do it like at the end of a combo. See, it's like even the second hit doesn't do a counter hit thing, so you gotta kind of hope. So you gotta do punishable stuff to get it to go up. At least this one on counter hit, the whole thing's guaranteed. But it's minus 13 if you're wrong. This is nice. You can throw this out pretty much whatever. I do believe this is his counter hit launcher. It's like one of his main counter hit launchers. Maybe? I doubt it, but we could try it. See, even if I'm like brain farting for a second, things out. I figured that'd be too slow. So I guess the best option really would be running 2. Doesn't seem like it does a whole lot, but you gotta get something. Oh yeah, steel pedal. I feel like this should do more damage, honestly. 22 for a running move. Doesn't seem like a lot, especially when you consider the fact that he's using a sword. But it is what it is. Oh yeah, that's right, because he can shift. That's right, I'm stupid. That's probably why it doesn't do a whole lot of damage. Silly me. This is minus 15 on block. Minus 13. But it's a 13 frame punish as well, so. I like that one. Because even on block, even if they block it, it's safe anyways. So I don't feel too bad about using it. Get the blue sparks. Was it? Oh, it's +2 on block, so that's nice. I'm wondering if this one combo will work. I'm sure it will. If it doesn't, I'll be kind of surprised. I just gotta stop hitting the wrong damn buttons. It might if I dash in. That's interesting. Probably not then. Probably not then. What was that one attack I'm trying to think of? But, so I think this character is going to be very defensive. He's going to have very little offensive options. One of the big ones is going to be his down forward 1-2. At the first look, it doesn't look like much, but you're going to want to go into stance for this one. And you're going to want to do a mix-up. Then it's going to basically be between 2 and 4 to gain respect for your opponent not mashing. And once you gain that respect, then you'll probably start going for Hell Sweep and this, which is +7 on block. Another big one's going to be forward 2. It's -7. This is going to be a big one. I don't know what it's going to be on block. Oh, you know, that's why he's not blocking. Of course. +2. That's what I had. I had a feeling it was. I thought it would be minus, but I knew it would be safe. But I'll take +2. It pretty much means there's no reason not to use it. So. I wish that worked. That should work, man. I don't know why it doesn't, but it doesn't. I'm sure there's more. There's a better one, better ender out there. I just haven't found it yet. As far as the easiest combo you can come up with, down forward 2, just mash 2 afterwards. Dash. Oh yeah. I'd say forward 2 might be better, but honestly, yeah, you can just mash 2. Get 54 damage. I'm actually surprised that didn't work. That's what I thought. I knew that would work. Excuse me, heartburn. Two. And then even my version is really not that much harder. I'd make it look harder because I suck, but... $68. Should probably take off rage so it's more accurate. Oh, that worked. That might work. Nope, didn't think so. This down forward 1-2 might though. What was it? Nope, didn't work. I don't know. I guess. Oh yeah, that's pretty cool. Does a little bit less damage, but it looks pretty cool. There's that one. Down 4, 1, 4, 3, and then from here you just do 2. If it comes out today, that'd be great. Trying to think. I don't know. Like I said, it'll take me a while. I'll have to get into it. But it's about that time. Internet's probably back up and running. I'll probably practice with Clive a little bit on my own. There's something about him. Like, he's not bad. I feel like he has too many punishable moves. A couple, like I said, down forward 1-2. I don't agree with being -8 on hit and -16 on block when it's a high that can still be ducked on block. But I also understand it's a mix-up stance. You're supposed to hold forward and go into stance or finish the string on hit, and you get guaranteed damage. That's if the down forward 1 hits, even on regular hit, the whole thing's guaranteed. So you just got to be careful. If you do this and you're unsure, you're gonna want to mix with the mid and the low, which is right punch or right kick, either one. They'll beat anything your opponent tries to do. Forward forward 2 is going to be a big one. Sidestep 1+2 is going to be a big one. Your 1 strings are going to be big, especially, you know. And then, I think. Drawing 2 will probably be pretty big, but you're going to want to be careful because there's no way this isn't sidesteppable as crap. But, you get guaranteed damage if it does hit, which is nice. Let me think. Yeah. I'm sure he has other stuff. Oh, his 4 is going to be a big one. It's essentially his mid check. It is -10 on block, but he has a mid and a mid high that goes into stance. I would always opt to go for the hell sweeps when you can. So basically you're going to do the little low until they respect it enough to stop trying to punish it with big stuff, or you'll go for the mid to try to get them to stop ducking you, and then you go for the big one. The Shiva version will wall splat, probably wall break, and the Odin version will, or whatever they call it, will floor break or full floor blast. So that's a big deal. Aside from that, it's going to be pretty much 50-50 galore. It looks like. He has pretty okay combo routes. I think I want to get a little bit more in tune with his mix-ups. It does not take a lot to get this up, actually. Uses a few times here and there. He also has, like, 1-2, stuff like that. What was the other one? So you're definitely going to want to use the 2-2 from Phoenix, from his Phoenix step, whatever, to get that gauge up a lot. So you're going to do a combo, let's say, down forward, Oh, I try to get that pretty much, assuming you're trying to go after his meter. So, like for me, the combo I would probably do is something like this. It gets him a little bit more than half a bar. What's up, Zalgo? Yeah, they're good games. As long as you're... Keep in mind that they're very story-driven, and the fights are all turn-based, so if you're like a hack-and-slasher, you won't... Well, except for the Final Fantasy 16 here. It's the only true 100% hack-and-slash Final Fantasy 15 was kind of free form. You can kind of pick back and forth, but it was fairly hack and slash. You can basically sit there and just mash the button. Let me think. I didn't care for that. There we go. So yeah, it looks like down forward 1-2 will be the better option. Oh wow, that's a really big tailspin. It's probably specifically because you're supposed to go into stance. So this will probably be a big ender, a big ending combo. See, I think there's a couple of things I think they got to actually improve with this character, if anything else. But his mix-ups alone are going to be very tricky to deal with. So it's like, And then if you do actually get 5 bars here, you're gonna want to use it at the end of a combo. Get pretty good, decent damage. And then there's also, if I actually use the bar, okay, I thought that would actually work. Yeah. Yeah, he'll definitely be tricky to deal with. You see that? It went from 66 to 99. It's ridiculous. This is just what I'm finding on the first day. Like, this stuff's probably not going to be optimal. $101. I kind of hate that don't work. I'm not gonna lie, I really don't care that that don't work. What was it? Okay, 1 plus 2. Okay. I was hoping. Or actually, I guess 3. He has this stance. This stance, which is which actually has an auto parry in it. And what was the other one? What was the other one? That's the stance we're in now. Phoenix Shift is the one we're in now. Wait. Updraft, that was it. This. It's barely a stance. It's got a few moves in it. But it's there. So, I'm trying to think. Hold on, let me think. I'm trying to think of what I'm trying to do here. 4, 4, 2. Nope, I don't want to do that. Holy crap, I actually tried, and I misinputted that time. That missed. You gotta be crap-a-lapping me. That's what I thought. And then you do back 2 maybe. And then they probably get a pretty good amount of air from that. Yeah, that didn't work. But 1 plus 2, 1 plus 4 should still work though. That didn't work. I might have just hit it late. Nope, didn't hit it late. That is annoying. That doesn't work. Is anything gonna hit? This might trick some people because of the way he swings his sword. Some people might think that's a high, but that's definitely some people might think that's a mid, but definitely a high. I know there's going to be a better combo out there. Not during heat. 222. Maybe. It's more like a filler that I need. I need more of a filler.
Get him, boy. Get him, boy. Get him, boy.
I need a filler, if anything. Yeah. Oh yeah. You know what? That might work. Yeah. It's a start. That's all it is. That's all it is. So you probably want. So even though it doesn't take forever to get to that level 5, you're probably not going to get it every round. You would have to hit these pretty consistently. The 10 frame punish is going to be pretty reliable as long as you do that specific 10 frame punish. Wall rising 1-2 is another one. As long as the opponent does something that's minus 13 or more, you do that. It'll get it up pretty quick. Forward 4-2 is going to be your go-to in the neutral because it's safe at minus 7. And then for an ender, you're going to want to do that 2-2. So, something of that nature. You can get that bar to go up. So he's really going to be about like getting that bar up and mixing up your opponent. Let me think. He doesn't really have like generic lows. He has his down back 4, but it's minus 18 on block. So you're gonna really be careful. He doesn't really have great lows, I noticed. They did not decide to give him very good lows. Outside of this. Oh wait, what was it? Down back 2? Down 2? Down 1? Down 1's a good low. It's only minus 13. It's plus 2 on hit. It doesn't do anything on counter hit, but you know what? It does 14 damage. It's plus 2 on hit. It high crushes. It's a little on the slow side at 18 frames, but it's still not reactable. So it's fine. I feel like they missed an opportunity here to give him a crouching special low with the sword. This is an interesting one. This is going to be an interesting one. This is going to be your tail spin. So, in those situations, like my bad. Get you that little bit of extra damage. Or yeah, you'd want to do down forward 1-2 there. You get 70 damage for it, which is pretty nice. I know sometimes that'll work. Without the heat burst. Alright, yeah, that's right. So, in that case, like, so basically you gotta do a whole different combo route if you wanna, if you wanna get that same ender. Wait, that doesn't. That's interesting. That's interesting. See, that I don't like. Right there, I feel like that should have hit. Well, at least that does. But like, so after that, back two. I don't like that the down forward one doesn't connect. I mean, it is what it is, but it's just like, it might show that it's a little too linear. That's what I thought. I feel like there's a little bit of a missed opportunity with some of these, but it is what it is. $99 damage just for hitting one button. I mean, but you got to work for that 5 though, so it's like I get it. You can potentially get a lot of damage. That's definitely a round-ending amount of damage or a game-ending amount of damage. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and hop off here. I'm gonna kind of continue things on my own. Again, sorry things were a little boring. Like I said, this is all just me fiddling around. Internet probably, or servers I should say, should have come up about half an hour ago. Even if they haven't, I'll probably still take a little bit of time to figure Clive out on my own. But everything I'm doing here, you guys already saw. Let me know if you guys find something that's better, you know, or let me know what you guys find in general. It's got a pretty solid game plan, you know, so high, mid, low, yeah, down 1, low. Something with a little bit, you know, and then a stronger high. Back 2 is definitely going to be a big one. Forward 4-2 is for a good mid. He doesn't really have any good lows standing. This is really his only good low. So you're going to want to... You're welcome, Millennium. As far as launchers are concerned, he doesn't have a very safe launcher outside of sidestep 1+2. But I mean, it's not hard to get a combo. 48 damage is still better than nothing. So. And then the one I was doing, it's not hard. You can essentially just mash. I suck, so I make things look difficult. Pretty good. Let's see. Homing move. I believe. Back one. Homing. But it's also punishable. See if we can find something that's not punishable. I mean, this is plus. But we want one that's standing. So let's see if we can find a standing, safe homing move. That's not it. Is that? That's. But it's a high. I want to see if we can. If he has a mid. That's the punishable one. He actually does have a lot of homing moves, though. This is his... Okay, so this one. That's safe at -8. You gotta go into crouch to do it, but at least it's safe. So you got a couple options. This right here is a safe high. It knocks back, and there's always the fear of the second attack. And interestingly enough, on block, the second attack won't come out. So it has to hit for it to come out, which is nice. Power crush. Back 1 + 2. You got back 1, down back 1, and wall rising 3 for a homing move. And for a panic tool, you have, what was it? I mean, you still have this. He had a low crush, I thought. Oh yeah, the down 1. So you wouldn't think this is a panic tool, but because it's high evasion, there's that option. The power crush is technically a parry. You have back 3, which is a parry. And then 2 moves from stance. So he has this stance, which I'll probably just stick with the kicks, honestly, outside of combos, just because they're safe. But that's pretty much all there is to them. Then he has this. Probably do that one. Just because it puts him in stance. Oh dang, that's punishable. You can run up and punish him for that. This one's probably your best one, honestly, because they have to like really get up there to punish you. They're not going to get up to you to punish you like that. They still might get a punish on you if they're quick enough, but they're not going to get anything big from that far away. So this Phoenix step, or whatever they called it, what did they call it? Shift. I would say the best pokes is your 4 and your 2. You do have your 3 health suite. You got to be careful because obviously it's like minus 26 on block. But the other 2 are uninterruptible. I mean, the 2 can be interrupted with like a power crush or something of that nature. But aside from that, don't forget they do have extensions. But as you can see, even on hit, they can still block. So I would just do the first attack. Do the first attack, stay safe. Same with the low does not have extensions, but this is a little low poke to keep yourself safe for the most part. Something like that. And then, yeah, that's pretty much it. And then, let me think. Grab. It's only got the 1 command grab. And heat stuff. Main thing is just this. He has some extendable stuff. There you go. And he's got sidestep 2-1. He's got 1+2 is a 13 frame. 4 1+2. Phoenix Gate 1+2. Trying to think. Sure there's one I'm forgetting. 4-2-2-2. That was it. But you wouldn't use that one because even on, I think even on counter hit, the last hit can be blocked. Oh no, okay, at least on counter hit. But you would need to confirm that. Yeah. Unfortunately, none of this is delayable. You would think you could delay this at least, but you can't. His combos are a little... They need a little tuning up, I think. This down forward 1... it has no, like, there's going to be no tracking to his back at all. You know, I didn't even have to test that to see that. No tracking to his back whatsoever. And I'm okay with that fact there's very little tracking. Or there's, I would be okay with little tracking to his back, but I would like at least enough so, what was it? It could at least pick up after you do a back 2. Like, that should work. But you still get the 2-2, the 4 or the 4-4 does work though. So there's that. Combos are fairly easy. You can, like, you don't even have to really do anything. And that was a little bit more of a me just making things complicated. You can really just... Oh, my bad. Still get about the same. So combos aren't too difficult. The easier you do it, the less damage you'll get. Pretty usual stuff. You still get pretty okay damage. I think he's supposed to get crap damage because once you get that level 5, that's when things kind of go off the rails for at least one combo. I would definitely save that for a combo ender. Oh, my bad. I don't know why. Sometimes that happens. I don't know why. So honestly, I wouldn't even like risk anything. So I would have at least made it so these two could go hand in hand. But you're gonna want to keep it simple to make that work. But you don't. But whatever it shows after these, it's gonna be like an extra 30 damage, 33 damage. It's ridiculous. So it's like. He doesn't get a whole lot of damage to begin with, outside of, like, his counter hits get pretty good damage. He definitely gets decent damage off of a counter hit, but otherwise, for the most part, you're looking at very mad damage. Which I'm okay with. I'm personally I am perfectly okay with that. Your main combo enders are going to be like 2-2 going into Phoenix Shift 2-2. Those are going to be your big one. That's going to be a big one because you're really going to want to use these. I keep wanting to say Odin's Sword, but I don't know what it's actually called. Zantetsuken. But any event, pretty much going to be trying to get that bar up as fast as possible. You got your 10 frame and your 13 while standing punish, forward 4-2, and that ender are going to be probably your big 4. As far as anything else is concerned, he has other options like forward 2-2 1+2, but it's punishable, and I believe yeah. So you'd have to confirm that got it. Let me think. I'm trying to think. Yeah, and that's pretty much it. So I'm going to go ahead and hop off here. I know I said that a few times, but I keep kind of getting lost in this stuff. So I'm going to hop off this time. I'm serious this time. I'm hopping off. So thank you guys for joining me and hanging out. I appreciate actually a pretty decent turnout. Pretty good hangout session. Peace, Millennium. If you guys want to hang out with me or other good Tekken players, join me on my Discord. Once everything's uploaded and situated, I'll be putting the link in the description. Otherwise, I'll see you guys in the next stream or video. Take care of yourselves. Happy gaming, and peace.